Hello strangers, I'm the Falcon, and today we're going to talk about quotes. As John Green said, maybe our favorite quotations say more about us than they do about the people or stories we're quoting. Saying, "I noticed you're a nerd," is like saying, "Hey, I noticed that you'd rather be intelligent than stupid, that you'd rather be thoughtful than vapid, that you believe there are things that matter more than the arrest record of Lindsay Lohan." Why is that? Now I think John Green was onto something here. This quote really reminds us that what we say and what we mean are sometimes different things. This quote always reminds me that really communication is based on perceptions. What we think of the other people when they say what they say. If we don't like the person, we might not want to believe what they say, even if what they say is valid. We as humans tend to be very biased. And it's these biases that we can't avoid which makes us fallible. A lot of the times we can't even tell that we have biases, but they're still there, subconsciously, telling us to do the wrong thing and to think the wrong thing. In this case, we're most likely to fall trap to the anchoring bias when judging others. We judge them from our perspective, from our viewpoint. We judge them based on what we think we should be instead of what they think they should be. And that's wrong. Everyone has a right to be who they want to be and to make their own choices, and we should respect that and judge them based on how well they live their life. A man should look for what is, and not what he thinks should be. Albert Einstein. Now this quote reminds me a lot of the scientific method. It's about coming up with a hypothesis of what you think should be, but then testing it and seeing what really is. So really, we can go searching for truth, but in the end, we will only see what we want to see. Sometimes all we can be is ignorant. But at least ignorance is bliss, right? An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Ben Franklin. This is an important point about how, really, when you make an investment with your time, you're investing the most valuable resource you have. And so by taking the time to learn about something, to understand how it works, you can really take advantage of it. Now, I'd hope you take advantage of it to do good things for everybody. How we say it's the best investment? Well, that still depends on the person who is investing, really. And that's why we need good people who are working to decrease world suck and increase the amount of awesome. And I don't think you can really go wrong if you're doing those things. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than speak out and remove all doubt. Abraham Lincoln. This is an important one to remember about ourselves. We often like to share our thoughts, but the problem is sometimes our thoughts aren't fully formed. There can kind of be two extremes here. Either you're too afraid to speak because you're afraid of people judging you, you're afraid of what they'll say against you, and you don't want to speak. Or you don't have any fear at all, and you speak your mind all the time, but sometimes you'll say things that really you didn't actually mean. Abraham Lincoln reminds us that sometimes, even though you'll have things to say, it's better to listen. It's the wisest thing to listen. Because by listening to others and what they have to say, you can understand them. In other news, I have recently started my own channel called the Falcon Vlogs. You can find a link in the doobly description box below. Don't forget to leave a comment in the sections below and tell me what you thought of my quotes. Also, if you're not a stranger, go ahead and leave a few quotes of your own. What are your favorites? Let us know. If you liked my video, go ahead and hit the like button. Otherwise, I will see Sarah tomorrow. Peace out, strangers. DFTBA.